Hello, dwellers of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to take a brief moment, set aside a couple of minutes to let you know that something of a New Year's resolution of mine for 2018 was to, or is currently, to do something that's a little bit more productive with my channel. Not necessarily to a too out-of-the-way goal, but not necessarily anything that is unattainable. So I'm going to try to upload, as of right now I've set the goal for myself to try to upload some sort of content for every day of the year, because the channel has been entirely too inactive. And I figured, what better way to accomplish this goal other than releasing some sort of podcasty themed or podcast-centric sort of content where quite literally anything could happen. I could upload a couple of minutes worth of content of just me rambling on about a subject that has piqued my interest at any particular time. Maybe I've consumed an interesting piece of media recently, like I've gone and seen a movie that just came out, or played a game that has just been released, or one of my friends wants to talk to me about a certain subject that interests them. Maybe I could have guests and speak to them for a little while. It all depends, but it's not anything that's going to be strictly uniform or strictly adherent to any kind of form of construction that would be similar to an analysis video, or any kind of high bar or highbrow analytical content. Just something that I could put out easily enough to be doable, and would require enough to put in effort, which I think is probably a good idea. And it should be interesting enough, and provide not only people with a lot of information, and provide the channel with a lot of content that will be semi-legitimately interesting, but it will also provide me with a platform by which I can get better at explaining things in a finite amount of time, and give me a chance to get some practice with speech on the fly, so to speak, which, who doesn't need more practice than that? So that about sums up my goal with this. So without further ado, here is on the first day of the year, release of this series of podcasty sort of topics. This one is simply the intro. I'm not going to do a topic right now. It's pretty much just a couple-minute long video letting you know what I'm going to do. And feel free to comment with suggestions for topics. If you want to talk to me about something, maybe we could do something, we could see about establishing some form of communication so that we can record and post it somehow. I don't know. We'll see where this all goes. This is all highly experimental and is not strict by any means. That would defeat the point of this. It is the goal of it is to provide content and to allow for the freedom of creation. So I'm up for pretty much anything if it's interesting, or if it interests me or another individual. And that about sums that up. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you down this fucking rabbit hole. We'll see if I can actually do this every day of the year. Take it easy.